Hey guys, Justin Bryant here from selfmadesuccess.com. In this video, I'm going to show you 10 companies that pay you $20 per hour to work from home. Some of them pay actually more than that. So the first one that you might look at is called 10up. You can go to 10up.com, and what you do at 10up is you get paid to be part of a remote team of experts that carry out all kinds of tasks and stuff like that. Um, Engineering, designing services for the web, that's the kind of stuff they do. You're basically a web designer, and it's a great place that if you have those types of skills, you're good at web design, that you can work from home full time and actually make around $53,000 per year at the lowest salary. And then even that, you can make $20 per hour or more. So they also have a lot of benefits as well. They have things like a 401k plan, very flexible scheduling, paid time off and holidays, and even a paid parental leave policy. So you can see right here, they also have dental, life insurance, all that stuff, equipment allowance for your home office, all that type of stuff. Open positions right now, they have senior web engineer, senior team lead, different things for different areas of the company. But what you want to look for is a work from home position as like a web designer or something like that. You can be like a project manager, you can be a web engineer. It just depends on what your skill set is. But if you want to work from home full time, get benefits, and make at least $20 per hour, if not quite a bit more, you can sign up at 10up.com and see if they might be a fit for you. So here's an example of one, 3 years of experience in the visual design for web and mobile, solid understanding of HTML, CSS, and stuff like that. There's a great app I recommend called Solo Learn that's completely free if you want to brush up on your HTML, CSS, and coding languages. You need to demonstrate a portfolio of compelling, engaging digital solutions, strong understanding of web interactions, have a collaborative, self-motivated, always learning spirit, experience with Sketch or Adobe Creative Suite, things like that. Then some things that are nice to have, experience with InVision, WordPress, things like that. So you can apply on the actual page at 10up.com/careers for that given career and read more about it. Another one that you might look at is at Scribe. This used to be known as Book in a Box. So if you've ever heard of either one of those, they're the same company. Scribewriting.com is their website if you want to check them out. As a side note, I'll have all of these in the show notes for you, so you don't really need to worry about the domain right now. But scribewriting.com, and they interview you. They turn stories into a book through in-depth interviews that they do. And as far as how much they pay you, it's between $20 and $50 per hour. So positions aren't always available for any of these companies, but if you can get a position here, you should be able to work from home full time and get paid $20 to $50 per hour, depending on what you're doing. They also have benefits. Like a retirement plan, health insurance, things like that. So you can see on here different packages, how the company works, and then of course you can go and be a freelancer, or you can actually work for them full time. So like either way, go to the bottom of the page. You can see their freelance work. You have regular freelance work that's kind of by the project, or you can see full time right here, and you can see their openings, all of that stuff for their freelance work. And then of course, if you go back and go to like join our tribe, you can see more about that, and it's pretty much the same thing. So scribemedia.com is where their actual job application is, but scribewriting.com is where you see exactly like what they're doing, what their different services are for like writing and book publishing and things like that. They also have other ones as well: book publishing, book launch, and guided author. Another thing you can do is work for Buffer. So if you've ever heard of Buffer, they are a social media marketing tool that has free and premium price points. It's great for scheduling tweets, great for scheduling posts on Facebook and things like that. So it's a really widely used tool, and it can be compared to things like maybe MeetEdgar or Hootsuite and other tools like that. Every team member is pretty much able to work completely remotely. You can work all over the place. You don't even have to have a home office. You know, some of these companies demand that you have a home office where you consistently work. That's more for like if you're doing customer support and things like that. But for Buffer, they mostly have you working wherever you want. If you want to work out of coffee shops, that's fine. If you want to travel the world, that's fine, as long as you get your work done. So that's why they're a popular place to work. $59,000 is about the lowest salary listed for their site. You know, you can go to glassdoor.com to check out more salaries and reviews of workers that have worked for them. $59,000, which works out to more than $20 per hour. Here's some of the benefits. You can work remotely, of course, and you get unlimited time off as long as you get your stuff done. Learning and development stipend, health insurance, family leave, retreats, free books, and stock options. So you can see their open roles here. There are currently no open jobs, but when they have them, be prepared to get your resume to them as quickly as possible, because obviously, you know, there's not a lot of downsides to working for Buffer. So look at the open role section down here, or join their mailing list to hear when they have an open role so that you'll be notified. So they're very big on company culture and working remotely, things like that. Another job you can get is at carenethealthcare.com. So CareNet is like you need to have a registered nurse certification, and you can work as a triage nurse for CareNet. You earn between $20 and $25 per hour. It pays more for bilingual nurses and those who work evenings and weekends, of course. So if you have like a bilingual skill, or you're able to work odd hours, that will probably earn you more than the, you know, lower salaries here. But you still should make $20 to $25 per hour regardless. And you can work remotely, but you must reside in specific states for the position. So for instance, this one right here, work from home, clinical care advisor, currently available. It is a, you know, Arizona, Iowa, Texas, Tennessee, South Carolina, North Carolina, you know, places like that. You'll have position summaries. You can apply by clicking this button here and going through that process. But it's at their website, and then it takes you to a separate website where you can post your resume. So I'll have a link to that for you as well. That is at carenethealthcare.com. And, you know, they have perks and benefits you can look at as well. You can read more about their culture and things like that. But, you know, competitive wages, performance bonuses, benefits include medical insurance, dental insurance, vision insurance, flex spending accounts, gym reimbursement, free flu shots, etc. They have a lot of it. Financial stability. They have 401k with company matching, paid time off, holiday pay. Just a good place to work for, and you can work from home. Another one is at CircleLink Health. You can go to circlelinkhealth.com, and that is a place where you can start working from home as well. When it comes to working at CircleLink Health, they look for remote workers with nursing licenses to provide over-the-phone help to customers. Pay for the position, more accurately called a clinical care coach, reportedly starts around $20 per hour. Of course, that means working from home as well. And you can just check back on the website constantly to see what is open as far as their positions. So you can email them at jobs@circlelinthealth.com or just look at their open positions by clicking this button. By the way, I'm just at circlelinthealth.com/careers when I go to this. So you can go and look there to find their careers page, which I'll have a link to, of course. Right now they have operations jobs and sales jobs, but you might look for something like a clinical care coach when that comes up, if you're qualified to do this, of course. Next is GitHub, and GitHub is a very well-known company by especially coders. They have all kinds of openings in engineering, finance, marketing, people operations, sales, security, service, and customer support. And you can work remotely if you're based in the USA, United Kingdom, Canada, Europe, and Japan, so all over the world. And the pay is very good here. You're working from home. $71,000 a year, for instance, will get you a job at Customer Success Manager. So they pay very well over $20 per hour. So GitHub, of course, they build tools for software, and it's all about coding. They have a big community based around this brand as well. As you can see, they have a lot of openings right now. So just look for things like Customer Success Manager, or which would be in the support section. Or, you might have a technical support manager that's remote in Europe. They have one technical support specialist remote in Asia Pacific right now. Another one in Europe. Here's one in the US, enterprise support engineer. So you can just kind of go through on their jobs page. You can apply here by clicking the green button on the specific jobs page, and also fill it out and submit your application there. So GitHub, again, they help with creating software, and they have a very big community as well of coders. But they have all kinds of remote jobs available. So you can see right here in services, again, services engineer, services account engineer, United States, Europe, US, remote. Another thing you can do is work at iMedX. So iMedX is one of the top providers of health information and clinical documentation in the United States. Pay averages around $20 per hour. Go check at glassdoor.com for more information about that. They typically offer remote medical coding that involves sending a patient's medical records through a secure method to a remote medical coding facility, or allowing the staff to securely access the electronic record. They have all kinds of careers. This is just their basic careers page right here. Talk about their values, of course, their benefits. 401k plan with company match, medical, dental, vision, life, and disability plans, generous paid time off, continuing education reimbursement, remote work environment, of course, virtual attendance at meetings and training, flexible work schedule, and things like that. Career advancement opportunities. You can search their opportunities by clicking this orange button down here at the bottom of the careers page and see what they have available, where it's located. A lot of them will say various cities, maybe in a certain state. You might have to work in a certain state but still work remotely. It just kind of depends on the position. But as far as education and experience and things like that, you'll need to be certified in the specific programs, you'll need at least a high school diploma, maybe not necessarily a degree, but you'll have to have like certifications a lot of times and stuff like that. So that's for imedx.com. Another one is indemandinterpreting.com, and they are a translation service to healthcare providers. So most of the jobs available are location based. Plus, it will also be a great way for you to speak more than one language, of course. If you're bilingual, this could be a great place to work. If you have at least 2 years of experience as a translator in whatever language you register for, there's a good chance you could get a job here. And they reportedly pay $1 per minute for translations. So you can earn $20 or more per hour very easily. And of course, $1 per minute would be $60 per hour. So you're looking at like a $20 to $60 per hour range just as a online translator, where you can work from home as well. They talk about their values just as a lot of companies do, and you can read more about them here on their careers page. You can see their current openings by clicking here under Work That Matters and see what their actual job openings are. You can also go to their quick links where it says job openings at the bottom there. A lot of these are going to be full-time. It will tell you either a specific location or remote. American Sign Language Video Remote Interpreter Night Shift, for instance, is available. And then they have multiple pages of results. So you can just kind of check in on their careers page from time to time, see what they have available remotely if you want to work from home. And then you can apply with Indeed if you already have your resume on there, or begin the application by clicking the button above that. So they'll tell you about their qualifications that you need, work hours, all that stuff, just as a normal job post does. But I'll have a link to the careers page for you in the show notes. Another one is Magoosh.com, and you can go to Magoosh.com/careers, where you can help as an online teacher with test prep. So the different tests that they help students with are GRE, GMAT, SAT, ACT, and TOEFL tests. As somebody who's an online teacher, you can typically earn around $20 an hour during the week and $25 an hour during the weekend. To view the jobs, go to Magoosh.com/careers, or just go to Magoosh.com and click the careers section right here in the menu, and you can go and view jobs by clicking that button. So, depending on when you check, you'll see different jobs here, what's remote, what's in office. Right now, they don't show their remote jobs right now. They don't have any available, but it's another thing where you want to just constantly check and see what they have. If you want to check out their benefits, they have a separate tab for that at Magoosh.com/employee-benefits. They talk about their culture, their compensation, vacation. They do have insurance and flexible spending accounts, parental leave, and other perks and benefits as well. So you can read all about that there. Of course, I'll have links for you, and you can check out at their careers page. And last but not least is InThrive.com. InThrive is another one that pays very well at $20 to $30 per hour typically. They require coders. This is a medical coding company, but they require coders to have a minimum 2 years experience coding patient records in a hospital HIM department, a thorough knowledge of medical terminology, anatomy and physiology, pharmacology, and pathophysiology. A current AHIMA credential is also something that is required as a coder for InThrive. So medical coding, basically. I know a lot of people have messaged me on like YouTube and stuff looking for these types of jobs. They pay very well. There is a trend apparently with this type of position, high paying, work from home, lots of benefits, full time. So if you can get jobs in medical coding, you're probably going to do just fine. And There's plenty of companies constantly looking for these types of jobs. InThrive being one of the big ones as well. So you can go to inthrive.com, read about their medical coding careers, for instance, what they're looking for. I already mentioned a lot of that, and you can, apply for these jobs as they become available as well. So that's it for this video. If you thought this was helpful, please like and subscribe so I can create more videos like this for you. Also, if you want to let me know what you thought about the video or share something you'd like me to cover in the future, let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear from you and get your feedback. I will also have links to the available careers pages that I mentioned of these different companies that you might want to check in on from time to time. I'll also have a link in the show notes. I'll also have a link in the video description to the show notes page available to you as well, so it's easy to find. Other than that, I hope the video was helpful, and I will see you in the next one.